Right, good morning TIs in the UK around the world, your establishment, intelligence services, and the West Midlands Police Force. Right, I've still got these covert operators in the area. I ain't gonna say much about what I mean. I've explained what's going on, exposed what's going on, and so because it's been reported to Coventry and then to the West Midlands Police and to MPs in London and that, yeah, I had to take it to other higher places. That's why I have to go to the UN, report to the UN. Now, yeah, it's a long process. So any opportunity I get to highlight this criminal practicing surveillance gang, surveillance abusers in Coventry, who are part of Antifa, the worldwide corrupted network. Yeah, Antifa, a lot of Freemasons. Yeah, they're committing since the power of the internet, yeah, talk about Antifa, and how governments made it easier for all these corrupted, criminal practicing people all over the world to connect together. Yeah, so you can say the internet has got a lot to blame for all the corrupted wickedness that's going on around the world. Yeah, because the internet allowed all these wicked, evil people, yeah, to join forces. Yeah, and the network all over the world. Yeah, and whatever, sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle. Yeah, and that goes down to police officers, goes down to politicians. Yeah, pedophilia. Yeah, it goes down. Yeah, to NHS, road government workers. Yeah, going on the dark web, or connecting together with old school friends or old neighbours we've not seen. Yeah, in 2030, I mean, since the internet started. So say in 30 years, yeah, the internet started around 2000. Obviously, it started earlier with the armed forces boys, military boys. Not Antifa, because they say there's rogue people everywhere, corrupted people everywhere. But because of the power of the internet, yeah, they can get more, they can manipulate, deceive, blackmail people to join the corrupted side of it all. So when we talk about Antifa, Coventry people, yeah, it's just a corrupted network. Yeah, corrupted, criminal practicing people who join forces and are allowed to racketeer by the government. Yeah, Antifa are sponsored by government. Yeah, they're police officers, council workers. Yeah, and so because of what's been exposed, yeah, all voting fraud. Yeah, it happens worldwide, happens everywhere. Yeah, voting fraud. It's just like workplace, yeah, what happens in workplaces? Yeah, managers, supervisors. Yeah, when a management supervisor job comes up, yeah, a lot of people say most of the time it's unfair. It normally goes to the person who the management and the supervisor's favour. Yeah, wow, it's just like voting fraud, isn't it? Yeah, that's an unfair system. Yeah, because of manipulation and people power, corrupted people power, especially if they don't like. If they've done workplace mobbing, workplace bullying, and favour someone, yeah, it's not going to be a fair regime. Ain't going to be a fair vote, yeah, for the supervisor's management role to be filled. Yeah, and that's the same. Yeah, in workplaces, same with NHS, same as the board of committees in big massive corporations. Yeah, same in the police force. Yeah, voting, electing police commissioner. Yeah, police inspector. Yeah, and it's the same with the councils. Yeah, electing mayors. Yeah, and politicians. Yeah, if they could get a corrupted local network, yeah, to outvote the normal voters who vote legally, yeah, the majority of the voting system is going to be swaying to all the corrupted people who want their people in power. Yeah, so if this is instigated in cities and towns, implemented in cities and towns, yeah, decades and decades ago, yeah, because the corruption levels, yeah, how many generations of corruption is there? Yeah, how many children know corruption? Yeah, well, those are criminal gangs. Yeah, so that's where we are. Yeah, when it comes to the level of school children knowing about crime, taking drugs, yeah, and joining gangs, yeah, and going out stabbing people at a young age, yeah, at 6-year-old, 10-year-old, yeah, and knowing about sex, drugs, and rock and roll at such a young age, yeah, that goes to show government people, yeah, researchers, intelligence services. Yeah, when I was at school, yeah, I didn't know nothing about drugs. Yeah, until I'll be honest, the 5th year. Yeah, the 5th year is where I got to know about cannabis. Yeah, because somewhere, yeah, someone, yeah, obviously had some cannabis somewhere in the local area or at school. I mean, we could go back to the 80s. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so I would have been, yeah, around 1987 probably. So anyway, I'm just saying, school, yeah, my age, yeah, last year or my 5th year, or yeah, even with TV, yeah, when I was younger, watching TV, yeah, anything I knew, the drugs that have been advertised is more like Grange Hill and glue sniffers, yeah, skinheads, yeah, and so, yeah, now look, yeah, the generations now, because of the power of the internet and the level of corruption, yeah, the children know about corruption and crime and drugs and sex, yeah, a lot of the time now, even before we're 10, yeah, so that's a lot of generations who know about corruption, about crime. So these corrupted councils and corrupted government workers who've implemented the way Antifa roll, the way these big corrupted racketeering networks roll and implement their people in places like I just mentioned, be the voting system, yeah, and the level of corruption that's been going on for generations, yeah, you'd have to go back. Coventry Police, yeah, would implemented their corrupted police officers, yeah, the corrupted psychiatrists and corrupted social workers back in the 1980s. Yeah, so that's where I've got Coventry City Police Officers, Coventry City Council Social Services Manager, Gerard, and the Swanswell Centre Doctor Psychiatrist. Yeah, they are part of a worldwide Antifa corrupted network. Do you know why? Because they're networking me to, yeah, America. Yeah, and I'll pay the Americans, yeah, in the casino, in Annabelle Casino, going back to 2004-5. Yeah, so yeah, they've corrupted more and more people since then. Yeah, and so, but I'm just coming to the network of Antifa, how Antifa, yeah, has escalated since the power of the internet. Yeah. The Americans who they're networking me to, yeah, are on the side close to the Caribbean. Yeah, because they've networked me to Jamaicans, Ashley Mapp. Yeah, they've networked me to Americans. Yeah, and a lot of these Americans, just the same as the Coventry boys mentality, Antifa network, corrupted, criminal-minded, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Yeah, lifestyle, the Antifa lifestyle. Yeah, where they networked me to, along with Carl Keeble and all the Navy boys and all the Dormant security. Yeah. And one of the Dormant security, his boys went to America and sat down in America. Yeah, Bangor Walsh, ex-wrestler, he lives in Kenilworth. Yeah, Bangor Walsh's son has been in America for 30, 40 years. Yeah, so that's part of the Antifa network. That's part of the gang stalking network in America. Fellow TIs in America. Yeah, so that's where I'll be holding the UK, yeah, British government into disrepute. And when I go down TI day, yeah, if I get myself a tannoy or whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll be going down there with a big blowout of the 2 fraudulent NHS records they put into my confidential records, yeah, to say to Boris and his MPs, can you explain to me how the Family Court Protection, yeah, had these 2 fraudulent files, yeah, and they managed to give, yeah, a court order because they managed to defraud, yeah, they managed to commit perjury, contempt of court, yeah, in Coventry City Council, Family Court Protection, to get a court order on me with these 2 fraudulent files. So that's fraud, yeah, it's fraud, yeah, and so, because Coventry Police, West Midlands Police and Dental think, yeah, I will sue Coventry Police Force and I'll sue Coventry City Council establishment for committing major fraud, yeah, perjury and contempt of court in their Family Court Protection. Yeah, that's where I've got the Swanswell Centre doctors and that's where I've got the mental health administrators. Yeah, and then secondly, they've been networking us with the NHS, plastic gangsters moles, the NHS, Antifa mob, yeah, the corrupted network of the world, the pedophiles, yeah, the sex cases, yeah, the fucking drugs mules, and cyber criminals who've been passing football information on, yeah, to all the Antifa corrupted network in America, gang stalking network, yeah, using internet technology. And a couple of boys from Coventry have been back and forth to America and around the world, probably giving people information of how to access the website that they've got us on. Yeah, so that's why I want UK police, yeah, to bring Coventry police and Coventry council into disrepute and arrest them all, yeah, because of them 2 fraudulent files, and the NHS are incriminated, can't get out of it. NHS, yeah, 2 fraudulent files put into my NHS confidential records for them to detain me in 2014 under the Mental Health Act, yeah. I want serious heads to roll, yeah, and that's why they can't do nothing, yeah. These broken covert operators, yeah, can't do nothing tomorrow when this lands, yeah, in their offices, yeah, TIs, yeah, because as we all know, TIs, we're being hacked, yeah, so they're hacking my phone every day, yeah, so that's why I can, yeah, knowing that they're listening and going to watch this video, yeah, I'm having a go at the Coventry police, yeah, the Coventry sector workers, yeah, the mental health administrators and the broken psychiatrists. Yeah, you can't do nothing to me, to my mother, to my brother. Yeah, because it's gone worldwide, and you have gone worldwide, and that's all you ever spent it all. Yeah, because you're wetting your knickers, excited on how to use internet streaming technology. Yeah, wetting your knickers, thinking you can leave a legacy. Yeah, for your psychiatrists, for your mental health administrators, for your police force. Yeah, and for your broken fucking mental health administrators, social workers, and NHS people. And then you're networking us, me, my brother, to Antifa, corrupted sex cases, yeah, and NHS, Antifa, corrupted people, racketeering people, along with everyone else who's aided and abetted, yeah, this Coventry Council establishment, and mercenaries from the local area to the armed forces boys, firemen, training police officers, whatever. Yeah, so everybody work it out, yeah. End of the day, yeah, the reason that I'm exposing this Antifa network in Coventry, because what they've done to me, to my mother and brother, but because they're networking us to Americans, and they've got like modern Americans over there, and voting fraud was massively done in America, yeah, the same things happen in the UK, but the UK people, between the UK government, they're covering it all up. So everyone, be careful of your voting system, yeah. How does the West Midlands, yeah, because the West Midlands police force are all corrupted ass, racketeering. How did the West Midlands and UK government not know that the voting system was rigged, and that Andy Street, yeah, was voted, yeah, the Lord Mayor of the West Midlands, yeah, and he's been voted in again for another second term, yeah. That's what, yeah, Coventry people and UK people, you have to rise up against. Otherwise, if you don't stop this corruption, yeah, this targeting, yeah, it's going to get worse and worse for the future generations, yeah, because as I said, corruption, yeah, rises, yeah, year after year, generation after generation, yeah, and needs to be stopped, because at the moment, yeah, it's going to get worse. And the internet, yeah, they won't admit it, caused all that, yeah, caused pedophiles, yeah, the dark web, and computer hacking, yeah, social engineering, everything, fraud, yeah, it's taken off since the internet started. So, but anyway, the government can sort this out, especially the internet, especially with the dark web, is turn the internet off. Yeah, you know what I mean? They've got the world's experts there, yeah? All they've got to do is design an internet that they can't have, I mean, no one can open up and get a dark web, whatever. They're going to not have pedophiles in there. Have a massive, secure internet, yeah? Redesign it, yeah? And then when that's ready to be, yeah, uploaded, turned on, yeah, turn off the other one. Yeah, just tell, I mean, the organisations and companies who use the internet for business, that they'll have to make sure that they're ready for the big turnover. Yeah, so at the end of the day, customers will just have to have 2 accounts. Yeah, so when the old accounts gets turned off, the new account's up and running at the same time, in conjunction. Yeah, but for some reason or another, yeah, they're letting this dark web go on. Yeah, and while this dark web's going on, major corruption's going everywhere. Yeah, because these corporations and all this Antifa mob, yeah, they're snapping up everything. Yeah, fucking turning over laundering all the money that they've made for decades and generations, and that's why the rich are getting richer. Yeah, and the poor, maybe not poor, but yeah, they suppress people. Yeah, and yeah, suppressing people means, yeah, the Antifa mob, yeah, will be richer than the normal people in the cities and towns that they run. Yeah, and then they protect their sons and daughters. Yeah, so, and cut off opportunities for everyone else in the city. Yeah, so Coventry people, open your eyes. This is what's going on in Coventry. Yeah, they think they're Antifa. They think they're Worldwide Network. Yeah, they think they're fucking Coventry Mafia. Yeah, and that's them there. And I'm exposing the Coventry Council. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Everybody have a good day. Digest it all. Check about the voting fraud. Check about Antifa. And Florida, that's why I'm linking it all together. Florida, yeah, apparently has come up saying voting fraud has been proved in Florida. Yeah, so yeah, it's the same thing going on in Coventry. And because of these bungling, yeah, incompetent, yeah, desperate cover-up players, juniors, amateurs, yeah, they've gave the information away that they're networking me to Jamaicans and to people in Florida and America. Yeah, so I want all that found. Yeah, I want serious compensation of Coventry Police and Coventry City Council establishment and Coventry NHS University Hospital and the Coventry, yeah, social services, mental health sectors, Cannon Centre and the SWANSWELL Centre Association psychiatrists. I want compensation, you know, for me, my mother, my brother, because they targeted me first. Yeah, so we'll see what we've got on my mother and my brother, because it'll prove then. Oh, if they stitched him up in 2014 with 2 fraudulent files, yeah, and now suddenly they've targeted his mother and his brother, obviously, yeah, they're corrupted ass, racketeering ass, dirty ass, sneaky ass, yeah, and so, because I've got them 2 fraudulent files, yeah, I'm holding Coventry City Council into disrepute until I've got compensation, yeah, and I'll be going down to Downing Street, yeah, sometime in August, yeah, to let, yeah, the MPs know down there that Coventry City Council, yeah, used their family court protection and committed major fraud, perjury and contempt of court. Everybody, have a good Sunday. Digest it all, psychoanalyse it all, and keep the abusing, twisted, psychological twisters at bay. TIs. Over and out.